You, when you propose to a chick and bend the knee, that's you saying that your woman is greater than you. That's what that means, man.
Yeah.
You people haven't watched Game of Thrones, man.
Come on, bro.
She's supposed to be bending the knee to you, man. And anything she do, still don't fucking take. Because it is videos out there where the woman do propose to the man, bend the knee, you know. But still, you still don't conform to that. Because still, Esau's still behind that shit. Man. Esau still gonna have control of that. All right, and a woman can flip flop. A woman can change her mind real quick. You know?
Her nature is fickle. You know, she changed according to her mood. You know, you give her, any little reason, she'll jump out the window, so to speak. And they're usually the main initiators of divorce.
Yeah.
They say they divorce at an 80% rate.
Yeah, she can wake up in the morning and say, "Shit, I don't want to be with you no more."
Yeah.
And you can't do nothing about it.
Hey, all those women that be calling in the Kevin Samuel show, when he'll put them on the spot and ask them, are you married? And they'll say, I'm divorced.
I was engaged.
I was engaged. And they'll always throw the ball right back in their court. Well, what happened? She'll tell you she the one that broke it off. For whatever selfish reason.
Yeah, because I was being a bitch and I couldn't handle this, and he was asking of this.
It's never their
He
fault.
wasn't spending enough time.
Yeah. He was out working too much.
He cheated on me.
Yeah.
Any reason to jump on the carousel, you know? Any excuse.
They got, they got the social media, man.
Yeah.
It's easier to get attention from guys on social media.
Yeah,
these dating sites and shit.
Yeah, that's nothing but prostitution. Pretty much, because, when them guys is so-called courting you, they just trying to get the box.
And that's what they don't understand. Hey, that lets you know you're not the prize, man. Hey, the men just wanna smack, man. Don't no man wanna just deal with you as his woman, man.
And make you a wife?
Yeah, make you a wife. Come on, man.
Because you take away the box, and what do they have to offer? The majority of these women.
Because a man can cook, a man can eat without you, a man can build shelter without you, a man can travel without you. You don't really have nothing to offer. You're supposed to be a helpmeet. Get that Genesis 3 and 16.
Yeah, and that's all you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be a helpmeet. All this partnership, 50-50,
equal.
All that other shit, man. No, you're a helpmeet. And even for you Christian women out there, you're nothing but a feminist. You're not a real Christian. You got Steph Curry's wife.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Bro.
They're supposed to be Christian, but there's every chance this hoe get, she's screaming for attention, man.
Yeah.
Taking nude photos and acting as if she's being artistic and expressive. Nah, man.
She wants to be
This is another desperate cry out for attention for other men. Man. This bitch is trying to live the Larsa Pippen life. Secretly that's what she's crying out for, man. Steph is a cornball. She don't really respect him.
Yeah, he ain't got no cojones.
Nah.
Hey, he married the bitch, so he can't really, he can say something, but hey, she can divorce him, man. Take half his shit.
Yeah, it costs more for him to keep her and deal with her humiliating him and belittling him, because she making him look like less than a man through her actions.
He turning down box left and right.
Man, this nigga,
Steph Curry.
that nigga hella faithful, man. All type of box thrown at him. And he like, nah, I gotta, she's down. I got a day one, she's a ride or die. This bitch taking naked photos for other men.
Yeah, he relieving all this frustration on the court. That nigga be dropping 40 every night. Dropping 40. Shit.
When that nigga hear of a new headline that this woman calls, that nigga go right to the court. Start hitting buckets.
Yeah. Yeah.
he in net.
Dominated.
Because he pissed. You know?
Hey, they gotta eat you up, man.
Yep.
You know? They gotta eat you up. Somebody got a scripture?
No, I was finding that,
Go back to Proverbs.
Why don't you read down to verse 10?
Look at it in
Read that same verse.
maybe Genesis
Jump down.
1, or no, excuse me, Genesis 2.
oh, yeah, 2. Kind.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This, you want to get it?
Hold that, get that Genesis.
Yeah, this Genesis 2 and 18. And the Lord Yahweh said, "It is not good that man should be alone. I will make him and help me for him."
Yep, make it a help, man. So the only reason why we need you women is because to forward the lineage, man.
Appropriate.
Yeah, procreate. All right. So that's the only reason that a man should be humble to a woman is to basically have sex with you. All right. 3 and 16.
Genesis 3 and 16.
Empty your pocket.
Unto the woman he said, I will greatly multiply thy sorrow and thy conception. In sorrow thou shalt bring forth children, and thy
That's why you women have labor pains and you got pains that bring forth children.
Yep.
All right? Because you disobeyed, man. You disobeyed the Heavenly Father, and you brought that, disobedience to Adam. All right? From the serpent. Go ahead.
And thy desire shall be to thy husband, and he shall rule over thee.
That desire should be towards the husband, man. So, all your, somebody look up that word, desire. No, sorry. Longing, to long for.
Yes, the Hebrew word is tasha wakwa. And it says desire, longing,
Yep.
craving.
Craving. Yep.
Yep.
So she's supposed to crave for you, man. She's supposed to long for you. All right. That's in her. That's her femininity, man. All right. That's when she's in her right mind, man. She's supposed to long for her husband, man. Every time her husband away somewhere, she's supposed to desire, long for you, and be hoping for you to come back.
Like the brother
Waiting
said,
for you to come back.
that's the way it's supposed to be. But hey, in this
Scripture
American
says that
society,
woman
man,
is his possession.
hey, a wicked woman, man, she can't wait till that man is gone, just so another man can come through, man. Or like the brothers was saying, hey, so she can get on social media and get all the attention of all these different other niggas, man.
Advertise.
Yeah, because that's really how these women get down.
Hey, that's the men desiring for the woman. That's the opposite.
God, like scripture says, surely the turning of things upside down is esteemed as the potter's clay. That's exactly what happens, man. Hey, when Esau rules, you have the woman on a pedestal and the man underneath them, man. That's completely opposite. Away to the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, man. Hey, it's like, go ahead, bro.
Yeah, their desires is not to their husband. Their desires is to their pleasures.
Yeah.
You know? And sometimes these women, they're hard to be pleased. You know? They have that insatiable desire.
God.
There's a saying amongst Benjamin. One man don't satisfy her, she needs more wood for the fire. You know?
Yeah.
That's why they always say, like a whore, the more partners she have, the more she's unable to pair bond. You know, because her desire is going to continue to increase. Because once she's had so much experience with so many men, it's like, what is there? What more could you do to really please her? She didn't did everything. She didn't did it all. Same thing with a woman who's been used to being showered with all type of monetary, material possessions, a bunch of gifts, many dudes taking her to eat, taking her out places. So when you get to her, she ain't really pleased with what you coming with. I done had a nigga do this 10 years ago. He took me to here, there, to this spot. So I'm not really,
Yeah.
I'm not really
Impressed?
I'm not impressed.
Yeah, like that nigga Drake came out a song, Am I Doing Anything Brand New?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
That song like 10
Right.
years old.
And that's totally off, man.
right.
A woman's desire is supposed to be to her man and how to please him,
Yes.
not about her own pleasures, man. Because you wasn't made to please yourself.
Because if a woman is worried about pleasing her man's going to naturally please her.
Right.
He's going to do the things that she needs and provide for her. You know?
Be kind. It's like what you're saying, hey, in the order, in the ways that things are supposed to be, and while the man is pleasing Yahweh Shemel Shai and the woman is doing the things to please that man, hey, in return, he's going to give that due benevolence, man. You know? So it's going to be a balance to it. Hey, but it's going to be more of a balance to him pleasing Yahweh Shemel Shai than that woman. You know, but she's still going to be content, so to speak, man. You know? I got to preach.
And she understands the order, man. She understands that her husband got to please Yahweh Shai. All right? She got to understand that. You know?
This is Sirach 26 and 12. She will open her mouth as a thirsty traveler when he hath found a fountain, and drink of every water near her. By every hedge will she sit down and open her quiver against every arrow.
Yeah, that's basically talking about playing the whore, man. You know, the arrow represents the penis, the quiver represents the vagina. You know?
Because that word vagina goes back to sheath, you know, which is where you place your sword, you know, where it's resting at.
Yep.
That one right there.
Get that.
I got it.
Oh, you got it?
He that getteth a wife.
Yeah, you can read that one too.
It's the book of Sirach.
But get the one of the woman that came to begin to sin.
Yeah, this Sirach 25 and 24. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all died.
That's why she got sorrow through sorrow and pain through conception, through birth pains. You know, because the serpent came to her, she took on the philosophy. You got a question? She took on hold of philosophy. She knew the right way, man.
Yep.
All right, but the serpent, you know, gave her that game, and she succumbed to that, and then she brought it to Adam. All right, and Adam, you know, bowed down and held on those philosophies, which are the fruit of lies, man. All right, so we're living in Satan's kingdom, and Eve is basically pair bond with Esau, pair bond with the serpent. That's who she's looking. That's who she's desiring toward. It's Esau Edom, man, which is the serpent, man. Okay.
Yeah. Basically, the fruit of the tree of good and evil. You know, the evil side of the tree. She's pleasuring in that. You know, that's why she's at the forefront of all the different movements that pushes, you know, those wicked pleasures, man. She's at the forefront of you know, the LGBT,
Black Lives Matter.
Black Lives Matter.
The Max now, like
Yeah.
every time you see it's like a Jake, the end of doctor on there promoting the Max.
Yeah, man. This was all pleasant, you know, to her sight. The serpent gave her that. He gave her a seed, and that shit was planted in her mind. And everything that you see now is just the fruits of that springing up. You know, feminists, women doing the silhouette challenge, the busted challenge. Everybody that's all you see going on, man. Women showcasing their work. You can see these women are it's like they're under a trance. There's like there's a spirit that's on these women. You know? And they might, you know, downplay it like as if it's something that's, you know, they're just having fun. You know, it's just, you know, it's cute.
Kind.
Because
when you watch those shows like Kevin Samuels and different men that interview women, they'll tell you, oh, in my 20s I was young, dumb, and full of cum, man.
Yep.
Hey, but then when they hit the 30s, it's like, oh, now they can't get no man. Because you wasted your time in your 20s being a hoe, man.
Or they want to settle down.
Yeah, now you want to settle down, man. So the chance of you getting a man, it just slims down, man. Hey, because now what? Your value has decreased, man.
Yep.
Hey, because as men, our value grows the older we get, man.
Yeah,
hey,
because the value increase in men as we get older because of the workforce.
Yeah.
You know, we work for a company, you know, and put in them years, you know, be promoted to manager, you know, upper management.
Okay.
You know, that's why we do. That's why we increase in age, man.
Also, because we gain wisdom through experience.
Yeah. That's it.
God. Yeah, man. So our value grows, man. The older we get, the better we come, man. We age like wine, man.
Yeah.
You know, while women, you know, you age like milk. You know, it's good in the beginning, and then shit turns sour and turn to cheese.
We shall increase and she shall decrease.
God, bro, God.
That's it.
God. You know, and you have your prime years, so to speak. You know, and then your level goes down. Hey, because older men want to deal with younger women. Hey, all men want to deal with younger women, man. No man in his 40s just wants a woman in her 40s, man. If he can, he want a woman that's 20-something, man. If able, you know. So that's just how it goes, man.
And what did what's that? David's
Kind.
I guess servants
Yeah.
scoured the whole land of Israel
Yeah.
and came up and chose a young woman out of the tribe of Issachar.
Abishag, I think was her name.
Yep. Chose her, brought her to the King David, and he was very up in age. He was an old man. They was basically trying to get him get him hard.
Yeah, aroused.
Aroused. All right. You know, and
They said he had no heat.
Yeah, no heat.
That's how you knew King David was through at that point, man. Normally he would have rose up and, all right, y'all get out, y'all go. But the Slade is this broad right here, real quick, you know. And he was out of there. He was up in age, man. But that's true. You know, she's in the prime of her youth. You know, that's when she's, you know, most attractive.
Yep.
You know, she's most fertile
Yep.
at that point in her life. You know. But this society, they'll demonize you. If you want a younger woman, you gotta deal with an old used up woman. You know, in this society, you can't get you a brand new car. You gotta get a car with 300,000 miles on it.
This is old back.
And you gotta fix it up, and you know, you gotta change the tires and the oil and shit.
Her eggs like powdered
salvage
eggs.
title.
Yeah.
Powdered ass eggs.
Salvage
Type of
title,
owners that
bro.
had the pink slip in the glove compartment.
Rebuilt title.
Yeah.
Said,
Oh,
don't got no
man.
spare tire.
Yeah.
Bumper busted.
She got hundreds of men spirits in her and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Yeah, men of the Lord ain't gonna want that, man. All right. All right, where we live on here?
Kind we read that. You
Read a
read
quick one. This is 1 Corinthians chapter 11 and verse 9. Neither was the man created for the woman, but the woman for the man.
There you go. That's in this society, you women don't understand that, man. You were created for the man. All right? The man wasn't created for you. All right, but hey, through the philosophies of the serpent, in your mind, you think the man is beneath him. The man has to cater to you. All right, that you're the prize, man.
Kind.
All right. The earth is turned upside down.
Kind. And see our women.
Children are the oppressors and women rule over them.
That's right. Kind.
Have you ever read Genesis 3:16 in the NLT? It says, get that? Get in the NLT. Because really it tells you what, you know, what she would really want to, what she would intend to do. But the Lord has it to where, no, your husband is going to have to rule over you. You since you're the weaker vessel and you were so easily, swayed of the serpent, you was easily beguiled. You gotta listen to him. He gotta, give you instruction, man. Yep.
Genesis 3:16 in the New Living Translation. Then he said to the woman, I will sharpen the pain of your pregnancy, and in pain you will give birth, and you will desire to control your husband.
See, yeah.
But he will rule over you.
You're gonna desire the one that rule over him. You want to control him.
Yeah.
And listening to that serpent, you feel entitled to.
Yeah.
And the serpent, he made sure he took away the power of your men. He made sure he set up a system that would basically take away, the man's, authority, man.
Yep.
So that's why you have that attitude that you don't need him. That really you call the shots, and that's why you deal with these beta males that you know is going to allow to rule it, to control it. That's the type of men that they run to.
And they don't even want them men, really.
Yeah.
They just want attention from them, and their substance.
Yeah.
But actually, a woman wants a man to rule over him, be a masculine, dominant. That's what deep down, that's what she really wants.
And that's why she'll commit adultery and go and get with a nigga that has that spirit. Like she'll deal with her simp, little soft husband, because she's using him for his financial security, his benefits or whatnot. But she, all right, nigga, go to bed, do what you do, and then she leave the house and go and fuck with that dude.
Yeah. Me and the girls are going out tonight.
Yeah.
She ain't with a girl. She with the with the dominant man. In adultery and shit.
She getting her back blown all the way out by that demon, man.
Hey, God.
That's wickedness, man.
Exactly. I like what you're saying too, bro. Our women are so drunk off the witchcraft and the venom that Esau has been pushed on them. Hey, they don't have the vision to see. Hey, that's why the scriptures say what? The Most High has deprived her of wisdom, man. In Job, what's that, 39? 17? He said the Most High has deprived her of wisdom because they can't see past that immediate point of pleasure in the moment, man. Hey, because with them wanting the power, they don't understand that this ultimately ruins the family household, man. It ruins the structure. But with us men understanding and seeing, hey, because what? It's based off the standards of the scripture. Hey, we understand the benefit for the whole nation, man. See, with you wanting power, that equilibrium is now thrown off, man. Hey, now you got acidity or acid within the body of Israel as a whole, man. Which makes it sick. So now you have this whole mental disorder and demons that spur up out of the loins of Jake now, man.
Yep. Hey, that's why Esau knew what he was doing to destroy the family structure.
Yep.
All right, to cause chaos, man. To take the power from the man. All right, and put the woman in rulership.
Yep.
All right, that's why you got chaos, man. That's why you got these little children, Israelite children. They basically wild bulls, man. All right, you can't tell them shit, man. Yeah, little Uzis. All these little niggas, little monsters, man. That's all they are, man. But them same little monsters, they gonna cause havoc in these last days, man. they gonna run wild on Esau, man. You got something? Anybody got a scripture?
What's that? Menstruous women?
Shall bring forth monsters?
Yeah, kind.
It's like a mark.
Yeah, kind. It is.
Yeah, that's in 2nd Ezra 5.
There's,
I knew the spirit was gonna come to get on these women. You know, it's just that day, you know.
Yeah.
That Valentine's spirit, that's fuck all that, man. You know. And the sisters that listen to us, they already know what time it is. They know it don't apply to them, but you know, it's just for these Babylonian women in general. You know.
This is 2 Ezra 5 and 8. There shall be a confusion also in many places, and the fire shall be oft sent out again, and the wild beasts shall change their places, and menstruous women shall bring forth monsters. Yes.
Hey, that's you little niggas, man. Monsters, man. You're void of judgment, man. All right? Void of judgment. You little niggas can't even go to school and sit down and learn, man. You know? You can't even learn nothing, man. That's how bugged out you niggas are, man. You know? You got the GMO foods. Your retarded ass mama give you GMO foods and give you Similac as a baby. You know? It's over for you niggas, man. You're part of 2/3, man. All right, but the Lord, he has, he has young men, woken up young men to him, man, to preach his word, man. All right.
And regarding mistress women shall have monsters. Isaiah 51 and verse 20, it says, "Thy sons have fainted; they lie at the head of all the streets as a wild bull in a net. They are all full of the fury of the Lord, the rebuke of thy power."
Yeah, little niggas go in these stores, man, and start raiding the stores and shit. You know, just beating up random people.
Yeah.
They wild bulls, man. Caught in the net, man. You know.
You got them up there in the bay, they're randomly attacking groups up there.
Yeah.
Up there robbing them in broad day, running up on them, knocking them down to the ground,
That's
and
it.
kill the few of
Yeah.
them.
They knocked that guy down. They did on camera.
Yeah.
Killed that fool.
Jake is fucking wild, man. But see, that's Jake. This is a dangerous ass combination, man. A man with a masculine physique. A man with a masculine physique and with masculine strength, but with a feminine hard drive. That's a dangerous combination, man.
Yeah.
Because he has the emotion of a woman, but he has the strength of a man.
But that's an experiment, bro.
Huh.
That you have to splice that together, man. And Esau had to create that with years of wickedness and breaking down the Israelite man. Like you said, the programming, man. That's in Jake now, man. Hey, cause what? Like the brother said, he's masculine. Meaning what? He's still a man. He got all the testosterone, but he lacks the reasoning.
Yep.
He lacks the understanding. Hey, but he gains hell of emotion, man.
Yeah,
like a woman.
Yeah, like if I do this, if I complete an action, what's the consequences?
Okay.
If I go beat this Google,
Okay.
what's the consequences of that? And these little niggas don't even give a fuck about the consequences.
Yeah. And though they're heathens, but you don't even consider like now you bringing this attention to yourself, and now a case is being built upon you. Now, when niggas start getting got, then they got to bring out the marches and the Black Lives Matter and the posters and shit. Jake, that's Jake, man, with no direction. These dudes didn't have fathers, man.
Yeah, that masculine energy, was that wasn't in the home since like what feminism came out during the 60s. So you gotta go. It's like 2 generations. that men have been absent from the home, man. You know, well, 50 years. So you Generation Z, man, this the last generation.
Yeah.
You know, it's the last generation. The Lord's gonna come back soon, man, and set everything right, man. All right.
You heard the nigga woman? She's Israelite saying nigga. And
That's the reason why our nation is fucked up now, man. Women don't know when to shut the fuck up, man.
Yeah.
She didn't hear nothing else besides that.
And that's what our people. That's where they get their whole logic from. They don't like to see the full picture,
Kind.
or be patient and wait for the full explanation. They just like to take tidbits, of something, and basically draw a conclusion out of it.
Kind. Hey, cause the same niggas that she's protecting, so to speak, hey, they're the same niggas that'll kill her, man. The same niggas that'll rob her.
Yep.
Hey, this is why the Lord say pray not for these people, man. Hey, cause Jake has always been against the prophets, man. Always against the prophets. Hey, cause nothing wrong has came out of our mouth. It's all been scriptures, man.
And we can say nigga.
Kind.
There's nothing wrong with saying nigga.
She was offended because she's a nigga.
Yeah.
I'm glad she said what she said and got up the street because I'm damn sure wasn't finna deal with that. That damn wildebeest, man. You know? It's pointless, don't you? Really, we ain't even engage with them type of creatures, man.
Kind.
It would be a waste of time, man. You know? You see she by herself, what niggas would walking side by side with that? You know?
It's supposed to be her day, man.
She angry, bro.
Where the nigga at, you know?
Angry black woman.
Angry ass black woman. And she gonna die alone. You know?
Buy a dog, die alone.
Buy a dog, die alone. You know?
And I got another crease.
I had something too. Bless you
Go ahead, bro.
It's Sirach 3 and verse 9. It says, "For the blessing of the father establisheth the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations."
It's right there.
You know?
So you gotta have the father in the home, man.
That's very important.
The family be blessed, man.
Yeah.
Get that father in his right mind. But if you take the father at the home and have the woman raising that household, man, it's all type of destruction, man.
God.
Chaos.
Hey, what was I think it was a rapper, he said, spending time with your daughter is some thought prevention hours or something like that.
Yeah.
T.I.
And a bunch of women got mad. Hey, the women that got mad, look at how they act, man. Hey, he's just saying he wants to protect his daughter from being like you hoes, man. You know, that's it.
Well, hey,
what's mad about that?
It's in the scriptures.
Kind.
Yep.
You know, keep a watch over a shameless daughter, man.
Got it. We got it.
You gotta do that.
I'm holding Sirach 26.
You don't want your daughter to be a thought, man. You better hook up some security cameras in her room.
You better pray to the Most
You better
High.
send prayers up.
Yeah.
You better
I got it.
better board up her window or some shit. Hey man, especially in this fucking society, man, it's too easy. You can lose her easily to the streets.
What they say?
You know?
She belonged to the streets.
She belonged to the interstate.
Shit, the internet now.
She belonged to the World Wide Web. She belonged to the satellites in the firmament.
Yeah.
You know?
Sirach 26 and 10. If thy daughter be shameless, keep her in straitly, lest she abuse herself through overmuch liberty. Watch over her.
Like too much liberty. That means you're giving her enough time to just go out there and get into mischief. When you ain't giving her no time and she's idle, she becomes self-willed. You know? And then of course, when she gets of age, when she starts to get those hormones, she starts to hit puberty, she starts to get those feelings, man. Start acting like a dog in heat. You know, she don't know how to control herself.
Emotions everywhere.
Emotions all over the place. Yeah, so you got to keep a sure eye on her, man. Or
Kind.
she'll embarrass you.
And you could that liberty, it goes back to liberal, you know, and we see the effects of liberalism now, man. You know, you got a bunch of just a bunch of wickedness, a bunch of wickedness that allows anything, man.
Yeah. And because of their abuse of liberty, a lot of children have to be aborted.
That's right.
A lot of unborn children have to be murdered because she wants to abuse herself with over much liberty. And then he'll cry and act, you know, devastated when she doesn't have, when you shame her about that right, man. That shouldn't be a right in a righteous society. You know? If society was to force women to actually be responsible, you wouldn't have all this Planned Parenthood about abortions, children getting murdered, just because you was in a moment and you wanted to feel some pleasure. Now this child got to die.
That guy's appreciated.
None of that shit would be flying if they held these women to that standard. But instead, she wants to have the respect and the privilege of men, but she wants to be treated like a woman, and she wants to have the accountability of a child.
Yeah.
And that's basically feminism in a nutshell. Give me the respect and the privilege of an adult male. Treat me like a lady, but only hold me to the accountability of a child.
Proverbs 30:20, such is the way of an adulterous woman. She eateth and wipeth her mouth and saith, I have done no wickedness.
Yep.
That's that.
You see that time in and time out here.
Accountability.
You know? Well, he wasn't spending enough time with me. You know? Well, he was creeping off, so we even now.
Yeah.
Nah, man, nah. That doesn't give you an excuse to be a whore. You know? That's what they'll do. Or hey, sometimes they'll even have the nerve, like when you catch them in an act, they'll have the nerve to act like you have the audacity.
Why are you here?
For catching them.
Why are you here?
Yeah.
It's not your business.
Yeah. And why are you here so early? You know? Wickedness, man.
Yeah, why you here so early? Bro.
Get that camera out of my face. After you just got caught.
And the man can't do nothing because she got Esau on her side. She got that protection of the justice system. You know?
Yep.
The police.
And because a lot of these men, they know that, there's nothing they can do about it, they just end up taking matters into their own hands. So that's when that jealousy, that rage kicks in.
Yep.
Jealousy is the rage of a man, and he will not spare in the day of vengeance. So that's why some of these women, they'll find out that their woman's been creeping off. Next thing you know, he's taking a drive with her to the woods, to the wilderness or somewhere.
Hey, Jake, down in South America, they put in work on that. If their woman commit adultery on them, they put in work on it. Yeah.
I seen this one video where this dude was committing adultery with this man's wife. I think the whole town beat his ass.
Yeah, it's right, righteous thing.
Yeah. It was like whooping on him. Like,
Yeah. They don't play that infidelity shit in these other countries. And that's why you don't see too much adultery happen over there. Because these women and the men, they get their issue.
Yeah, that wrecks families, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And them being hoes, that brings a bad name to the father, and they'll kill that bitch, man.
Yeah, man.
I guess.
Wonder why America needs to be destroyed by thermonuclear destruction. Why this place is gonna go out, like it's gonna go out. It's gonna be the worst destruction known, to man, man. The second death.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, because the amount of iniquities, it's just like the American dollar has been pumping so much debt, so much fiat, into the system. Well, that's how many sins, that's how much iniquity has been pumped into Babylon.
Trillions of sins.
And eventually, that debt is going to have to be paid. The Lord's going to require the iniquities of Babylon the Great. It says their sins have reached unto heaven. It's just, way too much didn't happen here. So the Lord got to, he's going to come in and he's going to rectify that. He said his eyes are upon a sinful kingdom and he shall destroy it from off the face of the earth. And these people have the same proud energy that they had going back during the time of Noah. They were eating, they were drinking, they were given in marriage. They was walking in great pride.
These are the same spirits, right?
Yeah.
Coming back to receive that judgment.
Yeah, man.
Once again.
See, the Lord is getting that feeling again. Just like going back during Noah's time, the Lord said it repented him that he made man. Because man have corrupted their way on the earth.
Every imagination.
All their imaginations was wicked, man. And that's what you're seeing now, People putting Gorilla Glue in their hair.
And they getting sympathy for this shit.
Yeah, and then you get a GoFundMe.
Yeah.
Cashed out.
And now you're making 6 figures. You're gonna make 6 figures off of your stupidity in this society.
Putting out merchandise set.
Yeah.
JB set, man. All doing something stupid.
Yeah.
Then they gonna have the Gorilla Glue challenge pretty soon.
Bro, it's just going way left, You got this big humpback demon. What the fuck is that, man?
Some shit. A rap video and shit.
I didn't think such thing existed, man. I didn't know the Lord created those.
What is it? What are you talking about?
You remember Monsters Inc?
Yeah.
The woman that was saying Mike Wazowski?
Yeah,
The little
yeah.
slug. That's what that bitch look like, bro.
Let me see, man. Let me see this, man.
You know the Lord made it. He created that just to be destroyed, man. That creature, that got to be melted with fervent heat and great noise, man.
What haven't heard?
That's like, yo, man. That's how you know all these souls are they're here
She's a rapper
to
or
be
something?
preserved for the day of judgment.
Oh, I seen her, bro. Oh,
Yeah.
man. I seen that.
Yeah, man.
Whoa.
That thing gonna make millions, man.
Yeah, that thing is famous as hell.
You saw Pusher, right?
Esau gonna give her a contract and all that, man. Folly is set in great dignity, man.
Rise, bro.
And you wonder why the Lord is gonna come back and he's gonna, put in that sickle, man. And people they're with it, man.
Yeah.
They're entertained by it, they're amused. That's how you know the sanity of the people has like really disappeared in the earth. That's why the Lord gotta, he's gonna come back and he's gonna hit the reset, man. It has to go. This all has to pass away in order for there to be a new heaven and a new earth.
All the works they're in.
This shit is getting sick, man. And you should be, if you're an Israelite and you call yourself a person having morals, you should be sighing and crying, man. You should be calling all this folly. You should be calling it out. You know? Somebody get rid of Psalms 94 and 16. You're supposed to be standing out and calling this bullshit out, man.
Psalms chapter 94 and verse 16. Who will rise up for me against the evil? Slakia. Who will rise up for me against the evildoers? Or who will stand up for me against the workers of iniquity?
You know, who's gonna, have the courageous, spirit to come out here and call out all this foolishness, man? You know? This shit is absurd.
This place, Idiocracy, man. Watch that movie, Idiocracy.
Yeah.
In that movie, people were just stupid, man.
Stupid.
You know, and the whole land was completely in chaos, man. They couldn't even grow crops, man. That's how much the place in that movie, the setting in that movie came about, man. They're just retarded, man.
Yeah, man. And these people, they're losing their head. It was that Isaiah 19, where it says the Lord have mingled a perverse spirit. Like that spirit is literally like heavy. It's a perverse spirit. These people are in a trance, man. They don't even know that they're in a state of tremendous stupidity, man. Had a dumb nigga woman. She sprayed some Gorilla Glue on her box.
What?
She was trying to wax herself with Gorilla Glue.
Yeah.
This bitch was in pain and shit. The chick had to pour some water down on it.
Yo, and they making Esau hella money through Gorilla Glue. Free advertisement.
He could exploit that all day long.
All day.
Off of your fucking stupidity, man.
And Jake will get a dime. With nothing but a medical bill.
You niggas are an astonishment, man. This is the shame that everybody sees, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
They look at that and be like, "Is this the
city of?
is this the city of perfection?" You know. That's why they don't have no respect for you. But you heathens, you do similar dumb shit too.
Yeah, it's just that Jakes get publicity.
Yeah.
Hey, cause you heathens are stupid, man. Y'all dumb too, man. Hey,
Yeah.
Jake is through, but y'all through as well, man. You know, you can just take videos of what you